Hello everyone, today we're going to review vectors. Vector is a number with directions. So in year 1 and year 2, you learned how to adding and subtracting vectors. This lesson just give you a review of those vector adding and subtraction. First, I have two vectors down here. Vector 1 is at 200 volts at 30 degrees. Vector 2 is 100 volts at 120 degrees. When I write vector in this way, it's called a polar form. And I can transfer this polar form vector into rectangle form. I transfer first one, vector 1 is going to be 173.2 plus j 100. Vector 2 going to be negative 50 plus j 86.6. The vector writing in here is considered rectangle form. When adding vector or subtracting vector, we're always using the vector in rectangle form. I suggest you make a table with the x, y component of each vector, then list the vector on there. If we add them, we just have to remember add each individual x together, add each individual y together. So when we add this vector 1 and vector 2, the resultant vector or the total going to be show us down here as 123.2 for the x component, 186.6 for the y component. Then this will be our rectangle form for this resultant vector. 123.2 plus j 186.6. On Cartesian plan with the xy direction, the vector 1 will be indicating down here, 200 at 30 degrees. Vector 2 will be represented down here, 100 at 120 degrees. When add them, the total vector gonna be down here. We had the vector in rectangle form. We can convert that vector into the polar form. All we have to use is the trigonometry function. We'll find the hypotenuse of that vector gonna be x squared plus y squared, take the square root. So the hypotenuse of this vector gave us 223.6. If we want to find the angle of the vector, we can use tangent or sine, cosine. I use the tangent function here. Tangent theta equal to y over x equal to these two numbers, give me 1.515. Then I find the angle, use the tangent negative function. It gave me 57 degrees. So the resultant vector will be 223.6 at 57 degrees. That's represented on the vector diagram as the total. If you have any question, you can always send us an email or chat with us online. Thank you.